Darling, don't be afraid. I've loved you for 1,000 years.
Let's go. Let's do this.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Tip Your Hat Show. My name is Jeff, and this is my lovely co-host, Michelle. And well, we're going to kind of get into it here. For those of you who don't know what we do, we rate hats. We rate 2 hats every week, and we just see how we do. Come on, baby. Let's do the twist. We send each other a hat, but we don't unbox it. So we're going to unbox it live today on this episode, and we don't really know what we're going to get. You know, a little bit like blind dating. You know, maybe we'll fall in love. Maybe we'll get out of there pretty fast. But
is that the same as online dating, or is that because you're wearing glasses?
No, it's quite different than I don't know.
The blind leading the blind.
Yeah, really. Before we get started, we always ask a question, and here's my question, Michelle. This is it. Okay, you're sitting at a bar. 3 men walk in, one with a cowboy hat, one with a fedora, and one with a baseball hat. You're attracted to all 3 of them. Which one do you pick?
Probably 8 times out of 10, I would say baseball cap.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
8 times out of 10. If it's a 10 out of 10, if it's backwards.
So they do. What's the difference between wearing it front and back? What's the difference? Backwards is what?
I mean, well, there's so much to digest there. But regarding the backwards is I can see their face and their eye contact, smile, which things I like. Either way, I like a man that can rock a baseball cap. Do you want me to expand, darling?
No, that's good. So if anyone wants to comment, you know, in the comment section, pick one of those 3. If you're in a bar, and man or woman, and you see 3 men walk in, cowboy hat, fedora, baseball cap, which one turns you on? All right, here we go. Let's get into the show. So this is how it works. Michelle's going to go first. Ladies first, ladies first. And she's going to open a box. Don't know what's in it. Open it up, Michelle. Do 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 do.
All right, so I'm going to take my glasses on.
Do 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 do.
Oh, it's exciting. So I have no idea what this is. Can you stop that noise? I swear.
I'm
it's going to send me do.
I'm
to the Lulu bin.
I'm doing Jeopardy. So let me see the box. Like show
the
people the box. Now, even before you open it, let's see what the box looks like.
Bossy. Okay, so that's what I was trying to say. That's what do got to me. All right, so they're pretty much, they look the same. So if you can see that right there, the size of the box, right. I can't tell because I don't know what it's. I can't tell. It has tape on it and it has their name, I believe, but it's really hard to read that.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe that's intentional. Maybe they want it to be a surprise. But anyway, it does have their name on the outside.
All right, we're waiting with.
Right, what it looks like inside.
All right.
So nothing written on the inside. Some boxes do have that.
What's it wrapped up in?
It looks like there's a lot of things in there. What's on here? Okay. Did they give me a free T-shirt as well? There's something else in here. Okay, so there's 2 things. Did you order 2 things? Oh my gosh, this is stinking cute.
I only ordered one thing. What's the brand name? What is it? Does it say on the hat?
So this is from Boston Scally Company. Yeah, you just ordered one thing, so they give you something free.
Wow, nice.
I mean, surprise, online dating, free things. Okay, this is wow. So I don't have any hats like this.
No, no newsboy hats. Very nice. Very nice.
It's really cute. It oh my gosh, it fits really well. I feel like I mean, it's not just women, but I think mostly women, but people in general, especially who wear hats for a long time, regardless of the style of the hat, you get this ring right here.
Yeah, what's that thing in your head?
And I know people that wear makeup, whoever you are, you're like, Harla, yes, that's it. So it has a really good fit. It's hard when I'm looking inside the camera.
It looks
but
adorable. Can you show it? Can you push it up to the camera and see what kind of fabric is it?
it feels like wool. Let me look and see on here. It feels like quality fabric, like the inside of it as well. It's not like sometimes on the outside, it feels like quality, and then you put it on, you're like, no, not so much.
And when I ordered it, each of them had a name. If you take it off and look inside, each of them are branded with their own name.
Violet Rose.
Yeah, and there's a beautiful graphic on the inside with Violet Rose.
Oh, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really impressive, that stitching. It feels really comfortable on the inside. The outside represents the inside, and the outside are in sync.
Yeah, it's a really beautiful hat. All right, so here we're going to rate it. We'll actually show you some detailed photographs of it. We'll take some shots of it so you get a little bit of a close-up thing. But we're going to rate it now. So we have 6 different categories. We're rating 1 to 5 stars. 5 is really good, and 1 is really shitty. And so let's go let's go through them. Delivery.
And so,
well, I know a little bit about delivery time, so I know when I sent it. I think you got it within about seven business days. So 1 to 5, how do you give 7 business days of delivery?
I would give it a 5.
All right, packaging. How do you give the packaging? 1 to 5.
I mean, I see this is the problem with the point of reference, but it was protected. I like the tape on the outside, so I would give it a 5.
All right, 5. Quality, you spoke highly of it. Quality, what number?
5.
Fit.
I think I'd go back to packaging. I would go to 4.
Okay,
just because you couldn't read what was on the tape.
Right. Fit you talked about. So fit, what are you going to give it?
So this is a size medium large. Did you just call my head fat? I got it a little
larger because of all that hair you have, your Lady Godiva hair there. So fits pretty well.
I've given my word that at noon this day I shall ride naked through the streets of Coventry, and thus shall it be.
Lady Godiva. I love that you took the liberty to go 1 up versus down. That's why you didn't even hear what I said before. Did you just call my head fat? My mom's going to to hate that.
No, it's because I said you had a lot of hair. No, I said you had a lot of hair.
No, I heard everything you said.
Right.
But what I'm asking you is, so this said medium/large. Was there a choice for, is everything have, so like extra small/medium? That's what I'm asking.
It was a range of, it wasn't numerical. It was, so I had some options. So it was small, medium, large, and I think extra large.
Well, this says medium/
medium large, maybe?
Large.
All right.
Yeah, so that's what I'm asking.
If I don't remember,
fits, but and it's not going to give a ring. So, but if you purposely wound up based upon the measurements I gave you, then I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm in between. I might be in between sizes,
all right,
but it's not falling off.
So in terms of,
so the fit, I would give a 4, but that's might be the user.
All right. So I need to tell you how much it cost, and then you can give it a value. So it cost $65.73, including shipping. So in terms of value, a $65 hat, how do you feel?
I feel like it's probably worth that, or maybe a little bit less. That being said, I don't naturally gravitate to this style. So that's why it's a little high for me, and that's why I give it a 4. But if this was the sort of style that someone likes, I love it.
All right. And the last category is customer service. Did you have any issues? I had no issues at my end with customer service. Did you have any issues at your end? Did it show up properly on your doorstep? And did you need to contact them in any way? They didn't contact me, so I guess I just answered my own question. I guess I get to do customer service. It's almost not applicable because it went really well. So we'll just give it a 4, and there you go. Thanks.
So you didn't get an email after ordering it to say that it had arrived or anything like that? Because I think that would be a 5.
Yeah, I think they followed
stars.
through pretty well. I probably have to pay more attention to this in the future. I just knew you got it in a timely fashion, and I was pretty sure they said you got it. So all right.
More importantly, how does it look?
I think it looks fantastic on you. I think I made an excellent choice. And I look forward to seeing you in person. What our viewers don't know is I live in the desert, and Michelle lives in the South Bay area. She's a beach girl, and I'm a desert girl. We get together every once in a while, but I'll look forward to seeing you in that.
You said you're a desert girl.
Yeah,
we're a desert girl.
I can go both ways. I have a highly developed feminine side, so I could be a desert girl. I think,
That's why your voice just went up. I just embarrassed you a little bit. That's cute. And maybe you should keep those glasses on. I like it. You're off to a good start.
I think the expression "I'm a lesbian trapped in a man's body." So I think we're done. So it's my turn. Can I open my box now?
You can do whatever you want.
All right. So here I go. I've got a switchblade. Kids, don't do this at home. Here's my box. It's got no markings on the outside. It has a return address of Public Mountain, but that's all I got. It showed up pretty safe. Nothing too glamorous though. I'm opening up the box. Here we go. Like I said, nothing on the outside. Have no indication. It actually is from Public Mountain. So they did in fact tell me with the return address. So it came with a receipt, and although this receipt has no price on it. All right, taking out my hat. Sweet.
What do you think about that? No receipt, the receipt with no price on it.
Oh, that's a good idea. Really.
I like it.
I mean, if you're sending it as a gift,
yeah.
It came wrapped in plastic, so it looks pretty safe in there. It's a classic sort of snapback. So let me put it on. Hang on. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, so apparently
you want to leave that sticker on.
yeah. Apparently that's cool.
You leave the sticker on, and I leave the cardboard on. I leave my sticker.
I actually took the cardboard out.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
So here we go.
Put the sticker on the bill.
This is a classic snapback. Hang on, I'm going to show everyone a few details. It's got a 76 logo, so apparently I'm pimping for the gas station, racing car gasoline. So there we have it. It's pretty standard. It's got a classic snapback there. A mesh siding. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 5-panel hat. It's got the authentic snapback Yupong since 1974 logo on it. There we go. And the brand, the hat manufacturer is the Classics. And this hat was made in Bangladesh. So I like it. I kind of like it. It's so if you want to run by the ratings,
no one speaks kind of these days.
You know what I think about this hat.
Do you first want to know why I chose that hat?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I absolutely want to know why you chose this hat.
So obviously, I didn't know how it would fit and things like that because of the way that we're doing this, and that's part of the many things, the element of surprise. Specifically, of the things I like that they're vintage, I like things that are different instead of a walking logo and you look like everyone else. So that does look good on you. However, my dad used to race cars when I was little. And then I was born in 1976.
Ah,
So
there we
you're
go.
walking around with a piece of me.
So this
As
hat
if
has
you
a
don't
lot of
get enough of
meaning.
me.
This hat has a lot of meaning for you. Very
And it
nice.
makes me smile looking at you.
Ah, that's very sweet. I'm going to give delivery time a 4 because I think it probably came in a timely fashion. So I'll give it a 4. What's the next category?
Packaging.
It's probably a 3.5. It was fine. It was sort of a plain cardboard box with no branding on the outside. It was all right. In the inside, it was, simply wrapped in plastic to keep it safe. So that's probably a 3.5.
Quality.
This is not the most expensive hat. This is a pretty standard snapback. So the range of baseball hats we're going to review will be quite wide. And so quality wise, it's a 3, but a solid 3. But relative to what I've seen, it's not a 1 and it's not a 5. So I'll hit it right down the middle as a 3.
All right. And then fit.
It fits fine. Snapback hats generally fit really, really well. It's not like super comfortable. Some of the other ones are, the fabrics are a little bit softer, so it's pretty stiff. But the snapback, you can customize the fit. So I'll give it a 3.5. It's pretty standard.
Okay. Value.
I'd have to know how much you paid for it.
I'd have to look.
All right. Stand by.
Hold on. Go to
Stand
customer
by.
service and then I'll look.
Yeah,
bye-bye. That's going to end up being our thing.
This term for a long-handled gardening tool can also mean an immoral pleasure seeker. Ken?
What's a hoe?
No. Whoa! They teach you that in school in Utah, huh?
It was $38.
$38 all in, including delivery. All right, value-wise for this kind of hat, that's probably right around what I expect to pay. Usually these hats are like $20 to $25. You throw in another $10, so it's value-wise, it's a 4. It's a 4 out of 5. Not super value, but not bad. And our shows the delivery, and it's not just the price of the hat, but it's delivery too. So you could probably buy this hat at any store for $20, $25. So that's a fair price for the hat plus delivery. And customer service, how did they do with you?
They kept me updated that my order was processed. They received it, it was processed, and it was on its way. So I would give that a 4. I think a 5 is a follow-up afterwards, asking for feedback if there was any issues. And I think that's one of the things that a lot of the companies don't do. It's a good thing to do that little difference right there. I think that's an important difference. One of the things I was going to say, I'm just looking at you since we look at each other all the time, especially in hats. I mean, you can pretty much wear any hat. That being said, I was looking at the bill, and we've talked about how personally you like to bend the bill some. How is it? Is it hard to bend that bill? And I am talking about the hat.
Yeah, it's pretty stiff, but kind of stiff.
That's what I was.
It's stiff in a good way, but as I said earlier, this is an average.
Is it too stiff?
What's that? Yeah, did you just make some sexual innuendo? Hey, I don't think YouTube lets us do
you
that.
missed it. You have to pass go, and you can't collect $200. next time.
It's stiff enough. There you go. Not too stiff, not.
It looks like it though, because it does look a little bit hard. So
Actually,
I was just waiting for people that like to.
I was going to say,
I
I
just got
actually
you
like the
hot and bothered.
two-tone.
People that,
I got, fuck me.
I do too.
We can't stop interrupting each other. All right. So say what you were going to say. Just say my name.
Say my name.
Say my name, say my name.
I was I was saying that, if everyone likes it, some people don't want to bend the bill, some people do, and everything in between. To what extent do you think there's a limitation because it looks like it's a bit harder than some of them? You couldn't mold it the way some people like to?
No, you can bend the shit out of them. When you're, I used to play baseball and you just got it and you just bent it as much as you can. So actually it's pretty stiff. So it's easy to bend that way. So it's stiff and bendable.
I so regret going down this rabbit hole. Alrighty then. So
I really like the
I think
colors.
it's cool.
Yeah, I really like the colors. I really like the fact that it's two-tone. It's pretty cool. So, my average rating, I think, in this hat was probably about a 3.5, which I'm happy with.
And I would give Scully a 4 for this. It's flippin' soft.
All right, flippin' soft, and I'm flippin' stiff over here.
I know.
All right.
That's why we make a good combo.
I actually think we're done for this episode. So, Michelle, thank you very much. I tip your hat to you, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Jeff, thank you as well. I tip my hat to you. Bye.
Loved you.